With Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate. Just wanted to run over some numbers here that for first-time home buyers who haven't are kind of sitting on the sidelines, kind of wondering where to start. I know it can be overwhelming. I was there once myself, and luckily I was working for Time Warner Cable at the time and was servicing the cable and internet for an agent, a real estate agent. This was about 15 years ago, and it changed my life. So they walked me through the process, made it less overwhelming, and definitely the best thing I ever did. And I'm glad I did it when I did. I wasn't planning on it. Furthest thing from, I thought renting was all I could do, and it's all I could, ever do. And so I want to pay that forward. And I've been running some numbers lately that I want to share with you guys. And so if you do find this information helpful, please be sure to like and subscribe, because if you don't, this video just dies in the ether and nobody ever gets to see it. So there'll be a lot of people, first-time home buyers, who don't get to see this kind of information because there's not a lot of it out there. Everybody's being told just to rent, don't buy. And a lot of times those people that are saying that are landlords, and they have a bunch of rental properties. So of course they would say that. But I'm going to show you numbers. I made a bunch of notes here. And I'm just going to do a little bit of reading off and kind of explaining these things. So my focus on this video is for first-time homebuyers needing some confidence and some strategies to get on that train and start letting appreciation work for you instead of against you. And so the average American basically can save about $3,000 per year. And your first house is never your forever house. So it doesn't have to be something perfect. It just needs to be, you need to get into home ownership. So it may need some work, some fun little projects for you and the family to do. But say in this area, I'm in the Raleigh, North Carolina, let's say the Triangle. You're going to do something probably outside of that, maybe like 30 minutes or so outside. But there are homes out there in the East North Carolina, outside of Raleigh, that are $300,000. And so you might be able to find that, or if you find a townhome or something like that, getting in is the most important thing. And so my calculations are going to be based on a $300,000 house. If you can afford more, great. I can help you with that as well. But 300 is just to show people how feasible it is to get into a property. That would require, so a first-time home buyer, 3.5%, 5% down. You don't need 20% down. Sure, it removes PMI, but waiting 8 to 10 years to save up enough to be able to buy a house with 20% down and no PMI, you're swimming against the current. You're never going to catch up to that. 300,000, you got 3.5%. That's $10,500. 5% is 15,000. And so you can save up, if you're starting from scratch right now, you can save up your down payment within 3 to 5 years from today. And if you've already started, great. But you can save up from scratch about 3 to 5 years from now. You can be a homeowner. You can be putting a down payment down. And of course, over those 3 to 5 years, houses are going to go up. So maybe that down payment is going to cost a little more, but you got to start saving. Since 1965, home values have doubled every 10 years. We have 60 years of data where home values have doubled every 10 years. The only exception to that is 2005 to 2015, during which, of course, we had a massive historic recession in 2008. Even during that 10-year span, in this area, home values increased $54,000. From 2005 to 2015, it was $54,000 more for a house in 2015 than it was in 2005. That's an average of $5,400 per year. Remember, you can only save, the average American can only save about $3,000 per year. So you're still, even in a huge recession, set in the middle of that, you're still doubling the amount of money that you're adding to your net worth year over year, even during a huge recession. Over the last 10 years, from 2016 to 2026, in this market, the Raleigh area market, which is super hot, you are, Our lowest performing market was 15,000 per year. Our best performing market was about 25,000 per year. So you're anywhere between $15,000 and $25,000 per year that you're adding to your net worth. Because when you sell that house, you're going to get the benefit of that. You're not going to see it while you're in the house, but down the road, generational wealth is about long-term gain. It's not about today. It's about 10 years from now, 20 years from now. You're going to see that, and you're going to increase your net worth. I didn't even touch on those who are not owning homes, they're renting. You figure about $2,000 per month in rent, about $24,000 per year just thrown away, donated to a landlord who's getting rich off of your money. So basically you could be $25,000 up per year. Instead, if you're still renting, you're spending $24,000 per year. So you're basically costing yourself $49,000 per year in net worth growth just by renting and not owning a home. Home ownership is also an inflation hedge. Not only is it amazing for generational wealth, but it's a hedge against inflation. Your money is parked in something that's growing for you and is growing with the inflation of the market. You only need $10,500 to get into a house, a $300,000 house. That's all you need. And then in 5 years, sell it. And take that equity that you've paid yourself with, take that equity that it's the growth that's happened. You're going to walk away with 50 grand, 60 grand, and then you're going to have that much more, whatever it is, you're going to have that much more to put into your next house and start up leveling yourselves and your lives. It's that simple. Renting keeps you broke. Buy a house and do it soon. Save up the money. And you only, again, 3.5%, 5%. You don't need to put 20% down. So I hope this has been valuable to you if you're a first-time homeowner. And if there's anything I can do to help you out, I'll put my contact information in the link in the description below. And again, I'm in the Raleigh area, North Carolina. I'm an agent with Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate. And I want to pay it forward. So if there's anybody that's a first-time home buyer kind of concerned, nervous about the process, how do I make this happen? Want to kind of know a strategy based on your goals. Everybody's got different goals. So anything I can do for you, please reach out. Hope you have a great day. Remember, like and subscribe so more people can see this. Because if they don't see it, they can't benefit from it. It'll just disappear and be, in the ether somewhere and never get seen because it'll get suppressed. So please like and subscribe. I'm going to have more videos like this coming out. I've had some videos previously, but I'm going to keep people in the Raleigh area and surrounding area informed on what's going on. If I see something that makes sense, I'm going to post it. And keep an eye out for more videos. Thank you, and I hope you have a great day.